Hello, this is Mouthless One, and I'm going to be casting a 1 versus 1 between the blue Zerg SpiderLord and the red Zerg CHanmOO. Alright, so this is not a high level game by any means, and I'm not going to be casting very high level games, but if you have a game that you think is cool and you want to see it cast by me and put on YouTube, then regardless of what league you're in, if you're in bronze or to diamond or above, that's cool. So if you want to see a game casted by me, just send it to me at mouthlessreplays@live.com. Again, that's mouthlessreplays@live.com. Alright, let's get into the game. Seems that both players are spawning right next to each other on the top here, and they're both going to be scouting that right away. Both going pretty standard openers, not doing anything cheesy or anything like that. Seems that SpiderLord is saving up for something, maybe a spawning pool, as he has almost 300 minerals. Okay, he's going to be making 3 drones there. And he's just sort of leaving his overlord behind this gas right here, or behind this smoke screen. And both players are actually getting spawning pools at the exact same time. And CHanmOO, or actually, excuse me. Oh, where is it? Oh, there it is. CHanmOO is going to be going for an extractor earlier than SpiderLord. So both players' overlords are now. There's an overlord down here, I guess, sort of just going to be scouting for anything he sees that's funny. And spawning pools are almost done. SpiderLord's getting his first extractor, a little delayed. And what is this overlord doing? I don't know, maybe he's going to that. And CHanmOO's keeping his overlord just right here. Well, again, this overlord, does he spot that? Let's... Actually, he does see that, okay. And this overlord's going over there too. I don't know what they're doing. So it seems that the red Zerg here is going to be going for Zergling speed quick in getting 2 Zerglings out, as well as a queen and a spine crawler, which is kind of odd, as he hasn't scouted anything yet. He already has 6 Zerglings out to grab the watchtower. And SpiderLord is morphing a lair. This is pretty interesting. We'll see if he goes some sort of Hydra or Mutilus Cuirass, as he doesn't really have any Zerglings out yet. And he has 2 gas, as well as the other player actually only has 1, so maybe he's going to try to end the game early, go for some fast push or something. And their overlords are just sort of hanging out right here. But yeah, he has 8 Zerglings right here, just sort of chilling. Oh, and SpiderLord's going for an expansion, which is pretty standard. And it looks like he sort of just... Oh, did an overlord get taken out? Yeah, it did. Right there. And he is supply blocked, which is going to be annoying for a minute there. And the expansion for CHanmOO is just going down, which, oh, there is a spider on the way. Okay. Looks like he is going to go some sort of muta harass. 3 spine crawlers, wow. Getting a lot of drones, wow. He could, oh my goodness, he could end this right here. Here come the Zerglings. Oh, I don't see how he could hold this off. He's probably going to take out this expansion, which is going to be really annoying for SpiderLord. So he's just going to have to sit on 1 base here. as his Spire is just completing. And we'll see how many mutas he can get out. Yep, he's sure enough, he's getting out 4 mutas. And he's actually not going to be expanding. As CHanmOO's expansion is just getting underway. Should be transferring drones here any minute. Or not. He has so many drones here, why doesn't he transfer? Oh, that's kind of weird. And both players are kind of down on their creep spread. None of them spread any except for one creep tumor right there. Both players are gonna kind of be turtling right here as we have spine crawlers that. Oh, and here come the mutas. Gonna be killing. Oh, transfuse goes down right there. Really good, pretty good micro for a CHanmOO here. And should be able to hold this off. Guess he doesn't have any anti-air besides the queens. So, and he is getting 2 queens out right now. Which, wow, and we do have more mutas on the way as well as 1 attack for SpiderLord. And wow, that was just, I guess, poor scouting by a red Zerg here. As he did not see it at all. And we do have spore crawlers on the way. So let's see if he sees that. Yep, he is gonna. And he is gonna back out. Oh, kill a few more drones over here, I guess. Continue on this Evo chamber. We do have 3 more mutas on the way, so it looks like he's gonna continue this attack. As he doesn't seem to be making anything else, and he is actually rebuilding his expansion, this is a smart time to get an expansion, because if you are attacking, your opponent's going to be on the defensive, and they won't be able to attack. So, smart timing there by SpiderLord. It was unfortunate that he got his first taken out, but he's going to snipe this Overlord. And CHanmOO is supply blocked, that's pretty bad. He's gonna have to make something happen here, or else he lost this pretty bad then. And SpiderLord is just continuing to fly these mutas all over the map, just taking out anything that doesn't have anti-air. Well, this Overlord's still chilling here. And he is gonna run his speedlings actually back into. Oh my gosh, that would be terrible if his workers got. Oh my goodness. His mutas are on the way. That's going to be really annoying, though, for him. He's going to have to remake those drones instead of using the larva on mutalisks. And he is finally going to take out this Overlord. These 2 Overlords are still chilling over here. And he is remaking those drones, which he would have liked to use the larva on mutas, but I guess that's okay. Here comes another attack. Is he going to be able to engage this directly? He might have to back out here. There are too many spore crawlers, but there are a lot of mutas too. Yeah, he's going to have to back out here. See, yep, he is going to take out that queen. 2 life left on that muta, wow. And he is making 4 mutas as well as armor for air. So that's definitely going to help against the spore crawlers. And CHanmOO is in a really bad spot right now. He's sort of just only making. The only thing he can do is make spore crawlers, and there's finally a Hydra Den going down, but man, this is going to be really frustrating for him. As SpiderLord is just going to continue to whittle down his base until he can finally get out a counter to this. And it doesn't look like he's planning to go any kind of air, or any kind of ground units, excuse me, as He's not even taking out this spine crawler, so. Oh. And spore crawlers are really the only thing keeping him alive right now. He has so many, but SpiderLord could just keep expanding. And wow, he is sitting on 3,000 minerals, which is never good. And he is outsupplied by SpiderLord, so we'll see what he can do. I don't think he's gonna win this, because he really doesn't have anything he can do other than make hydras, which hopefully he can make a lot of. There, yeah, he's making 9, but still making 2 air attack. Wow. And SpiderLord is just gonna continue to keep up this attack, trying to kill off these spore crawlers, and he's gonna have to retreat. So neither player really has the advantage right now, as SpiderLord has been committing to an air attack, but CHanmOO is getting out hydras, which that's not good for SpiderLord. See if he can make something happen. Well, what are these zerglings for? That's kind of weird. And yeah, they both have tons and tons of minerals if they can just use them on something. They both need to spend their resources maybe on, wow, lots of spine crawlers for SpiderLord. I guess that's what you do with your extra minerals. But I think it'd be wise for him to expand right now, as he is pretty far ahead. Although actually not that far ahead after that attack failed. So here comes the attack from CHanmOO right now. These spine crawlers are going to be really annoying, as he can wall in with them since he doesn't have any ground units. That is a lot of spine crawlers. That should be able to hold us pretty easily. And, yep, CHanmOO is expanding to the gold, which, if he can hold that, that'll be good, but we'll have to see with all these mutas here. He'll have to get a few spore crawlers up. And every muta does get taken down. This is not looking good, as there's only 3, now 2 spine crawlers left. That queen does get taken out. And finally, SpiderLord repels that attack. Now, is this Overlord gonna spot it? No, wow, that is really close. That is pretty close, as he would probably like to... Oh, there's no wall. He'd probably like to take that out as soon as possible before his opponent gets too far ahead. But, yep, he's taking a third right now, but that is really delayed. So, and we do have Air Armor 2 on the way, as well as an Infestation Pit, so he could be trying to go for some sort of Brood Lords, which I bet is what he's going to do. And he's finally getting Zergling speed, so I guess he will use some sort of few Zerglings. Now does he see this? He should. He sees the creep. Wow, though, that is pretty risky. I wonder if he even saw this Overlord there when he expanded here. So these Zerglings are sort of just chilling here. I bet he's waiting for speed to be done. And there is going to be attack right here, probably. Both players almost have a full creep highway going. So, that is the thing in Zerg versus Zerg, though. There's creep on both persons' bases, so it makes attacks more interesting. And here comes the run by. Oh, but he barely gets his army into position. That is a lot of Zerglings, wow. And both players' expansions are now done, but neither are making any drones to be part of them. And there's the GG, or no GG by CHanmOO. Well, that was a pretty crazy game. SpiderLord won, even though he made mutas to the, it looks like that muta harass did pretty good in the early game. So, Again, if you have a replay that you want to see casted by me and put on YouTube, just send it to me at mouthlessreplays@live.com, and I will cast it as soon as possible.